Hi guys, it's me Rachel, aka Pretty Little Makeup Geek, and it's been a while since I've done one of these, and it's gonna be, since I missed 4 episodes of Pretty Liars, I kind of got this idea from Dolly, I think her name is. She's one of the people that recaps Pretty Little Liars episodes, and she missed a lot too, so she did like roundup. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a roundup of 4 episodes with each episode having top 5 moments, because like you've probably seen them all by now. You guys don't need me telling you, well, she said this to this and that. So we're just gonna do top 5 moments of each episode and each scene. So yeah, let's get this started. So okay, for the first episode I missed was Bloody Hell, which was 5/21, and moment number 5 for me, this is my personal opinion on what was the best moments, was when Spencer's mom read Allie's file. Now, earlier in the episode, Spencer's mom was kind of like, why are you guys talking to Allie now and stuff, and then she goes to visit Allie, and Allie kind of tells her, hey, you want to be my counselor and help me do whatever in my case? And she's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So as she's reading her file, she finds something, and she gets scared, and she calls Spencer and tells her not to come back to London, because as you guys know, she's in London, but that's later in my moments. Okay, so number 4, Andrew gets a little creepy. Okay, creeps. So the first incident where I thought he was a little creepy, I don't think he's A, but this is just me thinking he's kind of off, you know. Okay, so as Arya was sorry, my vein was in my face. He tells Arya to go see a movie with him, and the movie was about a Watergate, some kind of president thing. I don't know. I get them all confused. Not good with politics. And I keep hearing somebody coming down the stairs, but I don't think it's anybody. Okay. So he's like, the movie's about this guy who sends creepy messages to people and stalks them. And then pretty much describing what A is to the girls. My nails all broke. So, then, remember in the last recap I told you A with the screwdriver and was at Mike's like weight thing? So Arya is looking for Mike's schedule to see where he's going to be at, and it's above like a dartboard, and she's going to reach up for it, and she climbs on that little weight bench. That's what you call them. And she climbs up on top of there, and whatever A did to it, she ends up getting the, whatever A was planning to do. So that thing collapses on her, almost kills her, but it doesn't really kill her. She was fine. But then Andrew was in the house, and he's like, Arya, where are you? And he runs upstairs after he hears the big commotion, and was like, oh my gosh, this screw don't match with this bolt. If Mike was there, the thing would have crushed his skull. How would you know that? I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think he's A, but I don't think he's all right in the head, because he's like the picture perfect boy. He has all good grades. He does every activity you could think of. Like, I don't know. I don't trust him. I think he might be involved with Mona somehow, some way, but I don't think it has anything to do with A. Okay, so moving on, 3, Spencer goes to London. So at the start of the episode, Spencer's mom is like, you don't need to be dealing with Allie stuff, and if you're gonna miss school, I want you to be doing it for an interview for Oxford. So Spencer goes to London because Ren got her to interview. Ren, who's supposed to be irrelevant in the show, as everyone tries to say, but why is his name still being mentioned? Like, if Ren wasn't relevant in the show, his name would not be mentioned anymore, and he would be gone. It would be like Spencer's first boyfriend. I forgot what his name was, but he worked at her club. I think that's what you call him, club, house. You know what I'm talking about, the rich people's golf course. The golf course club place. I forget what they call them, but you guys know what I'm talking about. He worked there, and he was like Spencer's first boyfriend before she got with Ren, I want to say, in season 1, and then he left, and he like, whoop, never seen him again at all. So if Ren was the same as that character, like not relevant at all, he would not be mentioned anymore. Melissa never went back to him if he was not relevant, but there's a reason why Melissa, I'm telling you, my heart, he's A. I don't know. I could be wrong. But so she goes to London to do the interview, and surprise, surprise, random Melissa's not there. They're somewhere else for 24 hours. Kind of weird. Okay, whatever. So she goes to her interview, And she's doing good, and in the middle of it, vials of blood, as we discussed in that episode, ended up being in her bag, one of the vials of blood, and it bust everywhere. It went linking through her messenger bag, and it linked through the chair, and like she got nervous and she didn't know what to say. Which, if it was me, I already don't know what to say when I'm prepared, as you guys can tell if you guys watch my videos. Let alone when something like that happens. I would have went to jail because I wouldn't know what to said or did, or I would have just been like, what? Blood? Yeah, did I say blood? I didn't mean to say blood. What is that? It's cranberry juice. And I would have been in jail because I would have mentioned blood. See how dumb I am? So, I see why Spencer got nervous. I understand that. That's just like panic. That's a panic. That's a nervous. That's a thing to be nervous for. Definitely. I still mess my hair a lot, guys. I know. So then she's freaking out and wants to come back home. But then her mom calls her and tells her don't come home because of whatever she read in Allie's file. So there's moment number 3. Number 2, Allie gets a message from A. So I don't know why I put this number 2, but I guess, yeah. Alright, we'll put, yeah, that works as number 2. So Allie is like, I think she's like, not in the laundry room, but she's somewhere where you fold clothes and iron. I don't know. Somewhere's really dirty for some reason. There's dust everywhere. It's like, I don't get it. But she's sitting at the table and she draws in the dust Mona. For what reason, I don't know. And then when she comes back, it says, told everything. Mona told everything now. I don't know if that means if we're going to see a video where Mona's telling everything, or if Mona's still alive and she's planning to tell everything, or what that means. And then there's, yeah, I think that's still a message. Okay. Now, the number 1 moment, because I thought this was, like, one of the biggest clues that we've gotten so far, was, okay, so Arya's tracking down Cyrus to try to get her brother out of the clear for everything and stuff, because, you know, she's protective over her brother or whatever. So she finds out he's in the hospital, and they go to, this is going to be a long video, and I'm going to try to get through these faster, and her and Hannah decide to go to the hospital because they found out something happened to him. They're not sure what happened to him. They find out he's in a burn victim unit. So, long story short, as they're talking, they can't talk to him too long, I guess, because they could give him an infection just by sitting next to him. I didn't get that, but whatever. The nurse lady was just a jerk. Cyrus, I forgot his real name. Hank something. But Cyrus writes down, before the girls go away, what they think at the start says carjack. That's at least what Arya assumed it was. Now, a lot of people assumed it's Arya said that because she was trying to get the heat off of her. So no one thinks that is her, because everyone seems to think she's A or something like that, and you know, so she was trying to throw it off. But then Hannah, as they're in the elevator leaving, realizes it says Varjak. And then they realize he also spelled Varjak wrong with a C, which means the only way he would know his name is if he's seen him and talked to him in person. It wasn't through text, it was, or not in person, just maybe just called through phone or something. And then the creepiest shit happened. As that's happening, Cyrus is still in the hospital room, and A with like 50 bandages wrapped around his face like 500 times. Each bandage, like, cause I don't know how he's seen through it, but A or whoever it was, maybe Ren, cause he wasn't in London, you know, just saying, gets up and he just looks at him. Now, I don't know if he choked him out or what he did, but he didn't kill him, we know that, but he didn't kill him. Okay, and then the A scene was the $20 bills in the Bible. Now, what do I think about the A scene is, I don't think A is doing all this stuff to Allie in jail. I think A is bribing the inmates in jail to do it by putting those $20 bills in everybody's Bibles. Like, am I the only one to cut on to that? Like, because that's what I think. I think that $20 bill in the Bible that's going to the jail, to the women's correctional facility, is so whoever he's bribing, like if he's bribing 20 of them, if he's bribing 4, whoever he's bribing gets their money. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what I think that meant, but also, I think it gave away A's motive for why he's doing all this, or she's doing all this. Where he put the $20 bill, it says revenge, and like the meaning of revenge or whatever in the Bible. And I think that pretty much gave the motive of why A is doing all this, because he's doing it for revenge, because she's doing it for revenge or whatever. So yeah, that was episode 521, Bloody Hell. Now, I don't think anything else really interesting happened in that episode, because most of these are fillers, except for 524. There's a lot in 524. I'm trying to get through these fast so I can discuss 524 a lot. So, okay, let's go through 522. To plea or not to plea? That is the question. Okay, 5, Allie's plea deal. So, at the very start of this episode, Allie's lawyer comes, and she's like, we have a plea deal for you. We could get you less than so-and-so years of jail time if you rat out one of your friends, or who the police think it is Hannah Marin. They think Hannah Marin is your accomplice. Now, if you rat out Hannah Marin or whoever was your accomplice, we will give you a plea deal. Now, she doesn't take it right away. She doesn't say, she just, whatever. So, I'll tell you what the end of the result is when we get to the number one moment. Okay, so 4, Melissa's back with no Ren. So, Melissa and Ren went off together and wasn't supposed to be back for 24 hours, but it was 24 hours. But she came back without Ren. Does anybody else think that's really weird? No, just me? Okay, whatever. I'm the one who thinks that's weird. But, it's kind of, it's weird, okay? I'm sorry. If he's not going to be on the show, don't mention him. There's only one reason why they're mentioning him, because they're keeping him in the back burner so they could bring him back eventually. Whatever. Melissa comes back, and they kind of just like, oh, yeah, forgive you, yeah, for the tape, whatever. Don't lie to me no more, okay. But she lies to her by telling her that there's another interview for Spencer, so she stays in London so she doesn't come back to all this Allie drama. So, they pretty much fight again a little bit. Spencer kisses Colin. I mean, is that interesting? I guess. I should have put it higher up. I should have put Melissa number 3, but whatever. Melissa kind of is the one that's like, you should go out with Colin, just forget about Toby. Because Toby and her are still not speaking since, that whole Johnny incident. I keep messing with my veins. I don't know if I like them. I'm still deciding. You guys can tell me if they look horrible. I feel like they do. Let's move over here. Okay, so, I'm not good at being any faster. Okay, so, we're still on this episode. I'm so stupid. I meant moment. Number 3 was Spencer kissing Colin because they go out to drinks, and she's drunk. I mean, I understand that, but she wasn't drunk with Johnny, but, like, Toby's been ignoring her, so it's like, he kind of pushed her to it, but I don't know. I don't think you could push somebody to cheat. I feel like, I don't know. That's just my opinion. They didn't officially break up, and she kind of cheated on him, in my opinion. I don't think Toby was making out with other girls while she was making out with other dudes, but whatever. So, yeah, that happens. I was kind of shocked by that. I mean, I thought Colin was going to be gay, because everyone said there's a gay character, and I keep thinking it's every other guy that walks on the set that's new. I thought it was Johnny, and then I thought it was Colin, so still don't know who the gay character is. That probably was a rumor, because I don't see no gay characters on the show yet. So, anyways, moment number 2. Ezra, Arya, and Emily. Okay, so the Varjak thing. Arya mentions to Ezra if he's ever heard of the name Varjak because he did the book trying to figure out who A was. He tells her no, but mentions something about Mona's lawyer and that they should ask Mona's lawyer. So they do, and it's kind of fishy for me because the way he said he didn't know, I don't know, it just seemed like he did know and he was trying to lie. I don't trust Ezra 1,000%. I don't know. I mean, it's shady. Like, you claimed you dropped your book. I don't know if he did or not. He's just acting very, 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 very shady. So, whatever. I don't like him at the moment. So, he goes to the lawyer and tells him, either tell me about Varjak or you tell the cops about Varjak, because you're putting an innocent person in jail for Mona's murder, and the person you're probably working with is the person that killed Mona. Scene cuts there. You don't know if he tells them anything, but he tells Arya and Emily that the lawyer didn't say anything at all. Then you see Mona's lawyer running out of the office, nervous, so the girls and Ezra follow them, and as they're in the car, Ezra and Arya, there's a little thing that text message that pops up on Arya's phone that says the name Andrew. He's like, who's Andrew? I'm just like, you told her you guys want time off, so why are you acting all jealous because someone's texting her? What did you expect? Arya's hot. Did you not expect her to move on that easily? Like, please. So, Arya always moves on easily. All these girls move on easily, honestly. Even Hannah. Hannah, when Caleb broke up with her, she was with that really hot guy. Forgot his name, but yeah. That bald guy, I forget his name. But you guys know who I'm talking about. But yeah, they don't stay home and like sulk. Except for Spencer the first time Toby was A or whatever. So whatever. This is at 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to make this under half an hour because it's 4 episodes. Trying. Okay, so when they follow that guy, Emily is the only one that makes it on time to the little gate because Ezra and Arya are distracted. Whatever, they're stupid. So she follows him back to the cabin, and he's taking out guns. He's taking out money out of the safe, and like you could tell he's ready for this shit to hit the fan. That's what he's getting ready for. And as she's watching him through the window, she finds like a receipt in the garbage, I believe, and it says Var